Today I'm going to deal with What is Literature by Terry Eagleton. Terry Eagleton has dealt with this topic in his work Literary Theory and Introduction. According to Eagleton, literature is the question of fact versus fiction. So, there is a common belief that literature is imaginative writing, therefore, it is just an opposite to factual and historical writing. So, there is some flaw in this notion, and he proves that by saying that Superman comics are fiction but not regarded as literature. Therefore, it can be seen as a deviation from everyday language, or, in the words of Roman Jacobson, organized violence committed on ordinary speech. On the whole, its focus was not on content but on form. Eagleton claims that the formalistic view of literature was like the differential relation between one sort of discourse and the other. Another problem with this view is that it sees the way in which something is said or written as being more important than what is actually discussed. So it is giving importance to the way of writing. So Eagleton defines the definition of literature as how somebody decides to read it, not to the inherent nature of what is written. He continues in his discussion and adds that any piece of writing can be read non pragmatically as any text can be read poetically. Therefore, literature cannot be judged as being simply a discourse that must be read non pragmatically. The next important topic here is judgment. It has a lot to do with what one tend to view as literature. One can say that the social groups in power wants us to consider certain piece of writing as literature and others as not. This can make one to think that by reading what a certain society considers as literature, one may understand a lot about this given society. This is why literature has come to be the slave of the social groups in. After reading Eagleton's literary theory, it is evident that the concept of literature has been somewhat altered. The most important question Eagleton poses here is there such a thing as literature? And we can come up with the answer that there is no distinct literary qualifier to which one can easily point out. Thank you.